Impotence is the inability of a man to achieve and sustain an erection. Medical science is now advanced enough to treat some, if not all, impotence-related problems. The causes of impotence can be traced to various reasons, including underlying health conditions and diseases, but it does not affect all of the people who have a certain medical condition. Vedic astrology can assess the person's chart and detect if they are prone to impotence and what the planetary causes are. Welcome to Jothishi.com. In this video, we'll talk about the connect with Vedic astrology, planets, nakshatras, signs, and impotence. Even when a person is otherwise in a good health condition, there could be impotence. In this case, astrology can give much clearer idea as to why the cause and the reason for it. The houses in the birth chart that are studied are 7th and the 8th house. The 12th house is also known as the house of bed pleasures. The 7th house is the actual sexual act and signifies the person's attitude and capacity. The 7th and 8th houses also govern the sexual organs of the person. The 12th house is the house of the bed pleasures. The odd rashis in the chart are male and the even rashis are the female ones. Similarly, there are genders assigned to the planets as well. As in human life, there are not 2 but 3 genders assigned to planets. The masculine planets are Sun, Mars, and Jupiter. Of these, the Sun is the mature male, Mars is the younger and more energetic male, while Jupiter is the mature and wise person. Feminine planets are the Moon, Venus, and Rahu. Venus and Moon are ideal, beautiful, feminine energies. Venus is more sexual, and Rahu is a wild planet and overly passionate. The third gender planets are Mercury, Sun, and Ketu. Mercury is an adolescent and therefore not considered to be sexually mature. Mercury is also very dual in nature, and this is also an explanation for Mercury being in between genders. Saturn is old and therefore sexually weak. Ketu is detached and spiritual. Ketu is also the significator of celibacy and therefore asexual. In Vedic astrology, Venus is the significator of desire. Venus is also the significator of semen. In the Kala Purusha Kundali, Venus is also the lord of Tula, that is Libra, the 7th house of unions. A well-placed Venus and an unafflicted 7th lord, and the 7th house ensures a good sexual life. Mercury, Saturn, and Ketu are the most serious afflictions in sex life, as they are planets that are neutral in sexuality. When they are in connection with each other and are malefics to the Lagna, the problem is multiplied. The 5th house is the house of children. When there is a problem with this house, it could indicate problems with having children. When this is compounded by afflictions that reduce sexual performance, impotence is seen. The 5th house being weak, but with other aspects being strong, will not give impotence, but instead cause problems with conception. The 6th house is the house of diseases and health issues. The 6th house can add to the problem, but not create impotence without other afflictions. Malefics in the 7th house or aspecting the 7th house, or the 7th lord placed badly in the 6th or the 8th house with malefic impacts can cause sexual related health problems. 7th house affliction by the impotence causing planets, and affliction of the 1st or the 7th house by Rahu and Saturn. Mercury and Ketu in the 7th aspected by Saturn and Rahu from the Lagna. The Rahu in the 7th house with Saturn in the 8th also causes similar issues enhanced by Mercury's aspect. When Venus is in the 7th house and a malefic for the Lagna or under affliction, impotence can be caused. The other planetary combinations are Saturn in debilitation in the 12th or the 6th house, Saturn in the watery sign without any benefic aspect, Ketu in the 8th in the Rashi owned by Mercury, that is Mithuna or Kanya, Saturn conjunction with Venus in the 8th or the 12th house, or in other houses badly afflicted by other malefics. Both Moon and Venus afflicted by Rahu, Ketu or Saturn in the chart. All these planetary combinations lead to some sort of a impotence related problem from a chart perspective. It is ideal to study each individual chart in order to precisely pinpoint the cause and nature of impotence. However, some combinations very commonly cause such issues, which were detailed earlier. One must also study the Mahadasha that the native is undergoing to see when the problem will be triggered. Hope you all found this video informative, and thank you for watching the Jothishi.com channel. Om Namo Narayana.